If you're wondering whether Alpharetta, Georgia is finally becoming a buyer-friendly environment or if sellers have the upper hand in our real estate market, you're going to want to hear this. So, by the way, I'm Sue Jennings. I'm with the Maryland Vanaken team at Keller Williams North Atlanta. And every week we help people just like you who want to move or sell in the Alpharetta area. And I'd love to help you too. The best way to reach me is by calling or texting me at our line, which is 770-626-5712. You can also book an appointment with us by using the link below. You'll find everything you need in the description. So let's talk about the market. We're talking about December of 2024 versus December 2025 year over year. So let's break down what's really happening in the North Metro Atlanta area and the Alpharetta market right now. Without headlines, without hype, let's just be real. So right now, prices. The median price has stabilized. It's coming off of that aggressive sales price that we saw a few years ago. We're no longer seeing the runaway appreciation that we did have, but values still remain strong in this area. Alpharetta is a very popular area to live in, especially for homes that are well priced and are move-in ready. So let's talk about the inventory. Inventory in December 2025 compared to December 2024 was lower by about 5%, along with homes being under contract by about 10% less than they were a year before. Closed sales were about 5% lower overall. Keep in mind that slightly lower inventory at this time of the year is relatively normal compared to earlier in the fall and other times of the year. What this means for buyers now is that they have options. They have more options than they did a year ago. As months of supply are rising just a little bit, buyers are taking a longer time to make up their mind. That's what that means. And buyers also now have a little bit more time and room to negotiate on contracts. So let's talk about days on market. Homes are definitely taking a little bit longer to sell this year than they did last year. That doesn't mean that demand has disappeared. It means that buyers are being more selective. Buyers are taking their time, which means that longer market times, which are termed as days on market, have increased by about 10 days to a total of 57 days on average. So it's taking almost 2 months to sell homes right now. Let's talk about the sales to list price. Sellers are still getting close to their asking price, but with a slightly weakened seller's market, price becomes even more important. Year over year, the sales price reductions were up about 5% to 57% of all closed sales had required a price reduction sometime during the listing period to get that home sold. So that means that the median sales to original list price is still strong, but it's down to 94.7%. So that means if you listed your home, you would generally take a price reduction of about 5.3% to get to that 94.7% median number. Sellers, keep in mind, in this market in particular, and in any market actually, a home that is priced correctly right from the gate, that means not overpriced. A home that's priced correctly is going to sell faster and for more money statistically than an overpriced listing. An overpriced listing will sit on the market, get stale, and require numerous price reductions to get it sold. So let's talk about failed listings. Year over year, yes, there were some failed listings. They were up 7.7% in 2025 compared to 2024. Actually, 50.2% of all listings did fail, and that's usually because of pricing and condition of the home. And seller paid concessions in 2025 were up 3.7% to 69% of all closings. So, although Alpharetta remains strong, perhaps stronger than the rest of the North Metro Atlanta area, we are considered to be in a balanced market. It's a very different market than the ultra-competitive market we had a few years ago. But if you're a buyer, this is one of the best negotiating windows we've seen in years. There's more room for inspections and concessions from sellers. There's less pressure to overpay for a home. And as a buyer, you have a better ability to compare homes before committing and actually writing an offer. Sellers, if you're a seller, success is right around the corner from you. But it comes down to strategy. Pricing your home correctly from day one is so important. Presentation matters now more than ever, and move-in ready homes are winning. Homes that are missing the mark are not selling, while the right ones that are ready to sell and prepared to sell will definitely sell. So if you're thinking about buying, selling, or just want to understand what your home is worth in today's Alpharetta market, call me or text me. The number again is 770-626-5712, or book a time using the link below. I'd love to help you create a smart plan. Thank you. I'm Sue Jennings with the Mary Ellen Vanaken team at Keller Williams, North Atlanta.